Let's just listen. Let's take a moment and simply listen to a scene, one painted entirely with sound more than 1,200 years ago.
滁州西涧，独怜幽草涧边生，上有黄鹂深树鸣。春潮带雨晚来急，野渡无人舟自横。
独怜幽草涧边生。
So, right from the start, the poet doesn't open with some grand, sweeping view. Instead, he zooms in on something small, something quiet. In this line, his focus is on the secluded grass, and the words here, du lian, are just so crucial. It means to uniquely cherish, to love with this really specific personal attention. He's not admiring a big, brilliant flower. No, he's looking at this humble, almost unnoticed grass, totally content just to grow in its own quiet place. It's like an instant portrait of a mind that really values stillness over a big spectacle.
上有黄鹂深树鸣.
And now, look at how their perspective shifts. From that low-lying grass, his attention is pulled upward. We hear something now, the bright, clear song of a golden oriole, hidden somewhere deep in the trees. You feel that contrast, right? The grass is silent, it's humble, the oriole is loud and brilliant. One is just happy in its obscurity, and the other is announcing itself from way up high. So the scene is still peaceful, but you can feel this little bit of tension being introduced, these two totally different ways of being in the world.
春潮载雨晚来急.
And right here, the entire mood just changes. That calm, quiet observation from the first two lines, it's suddenly shattered. The poet writes that the spring tide, and it's carrying the rain with it, comes rushing in as the evening starts to fall. That word, ji, rushing, urgent, it just injects this powerful, untamable energy into the whole scene. This isn't the gentle world of grass and birds anymore. This is the raw, dynamic force of nature, and it's completely indifferent and incredibly powerful.
野渡无人舟自横.
And now we've arrived at the poem's most famous, most unforgettable image. After that rushing tide, the scene settles right here. A deserted ferry crossing, out in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody around. And there's a single boat, but it's not tied up. It's just floating, turned sideways by the current. It's an image of such profound stillness right in the middle of all that powerful motion. It feels lonely, untethered, and just completely at the mercy of the forces around it.
So this is the question, isn't it? The one that has fascinated people for centuries. I mean, on the surface, it's just a boat. But in a poem, an image like this is never just an image. It's a feeling captured in a picture. And to really get it, we have to get to know the poet himself. To really understand this image, we have to understand the person who wrote it, Wei Yingwu. Well, he wasn't some hermit living out in the mountains. He was a man of public service, a government official. In fact, he was the governor of this exact region, Chuzhou. He had duties, responsibilities, a clear purpose within the empire. And knowing that one fact is basically the key that unlocks this whole other layer of meaning in the poem. Okay, so this leaves us with two different ways to see this incredible final line. The first interpretation is one of peace. The boat is free, right? It's at ease, just moving with the natural rhythm of the water. It's a beautiful picture of just letting go. But given that Wei Yingwu is an official, there's a second, much more bittersweet reading. That boat isn't just any boat. It's a ferry. Its whole purpose is to carry people to serve. So to see it empty, unused, just adrift, well, that suggests a really profound melancholy. It's the feeling of talent being wasted, of a person with a purpose who's been left without any direction in turbulent times. So you see, this isn't just a painting of a landscape. It's really the landscape of a mind. That humble grass reflects the poet's own values. The sudden storm reflects this chaotic world that's totally outside of his control. And that lonely boat floating sideways in the current, it just perfectly captures a feeling of quiet, dignified melancholy. It's that feeling of being present but without purpose, of being calm on the surface but also completely adrift. And it's just amazing how a few simple images from over 1,000 years ago can speak so directly to a feeling we all know. It's a timeless question about our purpose and our place in the world, and it leaves us thinking, doesn't it, about those moments in our own lives when we've been moved by currents we just can't control.